Hello, Language Explorers. It's me, Anne, from Walk a Day English, where we provide daily walk themes combined with English language learning. If you are new to WADE, check out our welcome video to see how it all works. Our theme for today is a museum walk, so you will hear a little bit about my adventure going to the Gardner Ceramics Museum. Let's take a look at today's language target. Today we're looking at not only, but also, and we use this to add one piece of information plus another piece of information. So, for example, I have the activity was not only informational, but also interesting. Informational and interesting are both adjectives. In the second example, the museum was not only provides information about the pieces, but it also tells a story of the piece. Here, we have two sentences that are being combined. With not only and but also, we can use it in another way. And this way is where we'll put not only at the beginning of the sentence. Now, what you'll see here, though, is that the subject and the verb do a little switch. So in our first example, we had the activity was not only informational, but when we put not only at the beginning, now we have not only was the activity informational, but also interesting. So you can see how the activity, the subject, and was switch spots. Now, in my second example, we had the museum not only provides information about the pieces. When we move not only to the beginning of the sentence, we have not only does the museum provide information about the pieces, but it also tells the story of the piece. So we had a little bit of a change there where we added does to the sentence and provide has its S removed. So let's take a look at how I use these two expressions in my journal today. But before we do that, this is the part of the video where I like to remind you that this is where you can practice your speaking by shadowing. And if you're new to shadowing, you can check out the welcome video where I explain how to do the shadowing. My husband and I walked to this museum, the Gardner Ceramics Museum, together. Neither of us knew much about ceramics, so it was going to be an adventure for us. Their slogan is Building Community with Clay. I think they do a great job of fulfilling that slogan, as there were many ways they interact with the community. At the entrance, they not only had a self-paced guide, but they also had activities like scavenger hunts or drawing activities for kids to complete. The pieces were organized in an easy to follow way, and there were many plaques with information. Not only did these plaques give information about the piece, but they also told stories of how the piece came to the museum or what was happening at the time it was created. I think the stories told were similar to the technology creation stories. Not only did people want to control the materials and designs, but they also wanted the experts and knowledge. At the museum, we learned about wealthy people, countries, and companies competing for the best materials and client demand. Not only did companies create fake pieces, but they also imitated others' works. Fakes and imitations were displayed in the museum to help tell the story and make connections. As part of an anniversary celebration, the museum invited people of all ages and backgrounds to write a comment about how a ceramic piece in the museum spoke to them. Some of these comments were put on display with the pieces. There was a highly interactive section of the museum where they encouraged you to touch and experience pieces. Not only could you feel the pieces, but you could also answer questions about the pieces. My favorite way to interact was with their thought-provoking questions about the pieces that were not only historic, but also modern. The museum has a gift shop and a small restaurant where all the dishes are ceramic, so you get to enjoy your food and drink with the theme of the museum in mind. They also have classes that you can take to learn how to make pottery by hand or with a wheel. I took a class that blended clay with Zen mindfulness. It was a great way to build community with clay. So there you have it, Language Explorers. Download the free PDF guide in the description. Go out and explore. Take pictures if you like. Take notes and write your journal entry. If you would like to get personalized feedback on your journal entry, become a WADE member by signing up on our website. Share your adventure in the comments below. If you like this video and would like to see new ones, click on the subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe and go explore your space, one word at a time.